Good morning everyone. My name is Nurin Jaslina binti Muhammad Shafi'i and my ID student is 2022917445. And today I will be presenting my proposal title Intrinsic and Extrinsic Motivation on UiTM United FC Fans Engagement on Instagram. This research focuses on understanding how intrinsic and extrinsic motivation influence how UiTM United FC fans engage with the team content on Instagram. By studying these motivations, this research aims to uncover how different factors drive fans' interaction, which can help improve social media strategies for sports teams like UiTM United FC. Next, background of study. During COVID-19, social media, especially Instagram, became crucial for sport marketing to maintain fan interactions. Instagram, with 2 billion users, is now a major platform for teams to connect globally. Influencers are key in engaging different fan groups. For example, JDT saw a 42% increase in followers in 2022, showing the power of social media in football. UiTM United FC also uses Instagram to connect with younger fans. Fans' engagement is driven by intrinsic motivation like emotional connections and pride, and extrinsic one like promotion and contents. Understanding this motivation can improve social media strategies. Next, problem statement. The problem is that UiTM United FC has 8,177 Instagram followers as of 3 December 2024. Majority of followers are disengaged from the club's social media contents. Poor engagement affect fan loyalty, interactions, and retention rates by Williams and Chin's 2010. This lack of engagement affect the club growth, fan loyalty, and sustainability. Without strategies to fulfill this motivation, the club risks low fan retention and decreasing loyalty. Next, purpose of study. The purpose of my study is to examine how intrinsic and extrinsic motivations influence Instagram engagement among UiTM United FC fans. By identifying emotional connections and preference, this study provides insight for creating strategies to boost engagement and loyalty. Next, this is my research question for my study. First, what is the level of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation inspire UiTM United FC fans engagement on Instagram? Second, what is the level of fan engagement on UiTM United Instagram? Third, how does intrinsic and extrinsic motivation contribute to UiTM United FC fans engagement on Instagram? And this is my research objective for my study. First, to determine the level of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation that inspires UiTM United FC fans engagement on Instagram. Second, to determine the level of fans engagement on UiTM United FC Instagram account. And third, to establish the relative influence of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation to continue fans' involvement with UiTM United FC on Instagram. This guide my study and align with the research framework. Next, hypothesis. Based on the literature, I developed 3 hypotheses. Hypothesis 1. Intrinsic motivation has a positive influence on UiTM United FC fans' engagement on Instagram. Hypothesis 2. Extrinsic motivation positively predict UiTM United FC fans' engagement on Instagram. Hypothesis 3. Intrinsic motivation has a stronger influence on sustained engagement with UiTM United FC on Instagram than extrinsic motivations. Next, significance of study. This study helps for UiTM United FC to design better social media strategies. The findings can help sports marketers target fans more effectively and improve long-term loyalty through meaningful engagement strategies. Next, limitation. I acknowledge the limitations of my study, including: first, self-reported data may cause response bias. Second, focuses only on Instagram, excluding other platforms. Third, short-term engagement analysis, not long-term patterns. Next, the limitations. This study focuses only on First, UiTM United FC fans only. Second, Instagram as the primary platforms. Third, intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, excluding economic or social influences. Next, optional term. I define key terms to clarify my research. First, intrinsic motivations. Emotional satisfaction from team loyalty by Desi and Ryan, 1985. Second, extrinsic motivation. External incentive like rewards by Valorant, 1997. Third, Instagram engagements, likes, comments, shares as activity measured by Liang and Wolf, 2022. Fourth, fan loyalty, long-term commitment to supporting the team. Next, literature review. In this study, intrinsic motivation refers to engaging with UiTM United FC Instagram out of personal enjoyment or connection to the team, as explained by Desi and Ryan, 2000. For example, fans like or share posts because they identify with the team, fostering emotional bonds and long-term engagement. Second, extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, involves external reward like contests or giveaway by Harmari, 2014. Fans engage when they expect a benefits which can temporarily boost activities. Third, self-determination theory highlights how intrinsic and extrinsic motivations fulfill psychological needs like autonomy, competence, and relatedness by Desi and Ryan, 2000. Both are vital for engagement. Additionally, influences, especially micro and nano influences, drive trust and interaction by connecting personally with fans by Basil Dewey and Barodi, 2023. Next, engagement indicators such as likes and comments shows participation and loyalty by Scalps, 2011. Understanding this motivation is essential for boosting engagement and fan loyalty on Instagram. Next, this is my conceptual framework for studying intrinsic and extrinsic motivation on UiTM United FC fans Instagram engagement. Motivation is the independent variable with two main types. Intrinsic motivation includes things like fans enjoying the contents, their love for the teams, and emotional connections. Extrinsic motivation focuses on external rewards like prizes or exclusive content. This motivation drives fans' engagement, which is the dependent variable measured by action like showing enthusiasm, enjoying posts, and sharing content. In simple terms, fans engage either because they feel personally connected or because of reward. This relationship can help the teams improve its social media strategy. Next, moving on the methodology. I use a quantitative method. To gather the data needed to answer my research question, I will be using a survey with 66 respondents, all active Instagram followers of UiTM United FC. This sample is selected from the 8,177 followers the team had as of December 2024. I will be using purposive sampling to select fans who are engaged with the team Instagram page and actively interact with posts. This will help ensure that the respondents are representative of the core fan base. Next, instrumentation. The questionnaire included measure with a 7-point Likert scale. Why I use this 7-point Likert scale? Because it allows for greater sensitivity in capturing subtle differences in attitudes and perception compared to scale with fewer points. Research by Preston and Coleman, 2000, demonstrated that 7-point scales often produce higher reliability scores, making them ideal for this study. Next, data collection procedure. The research spanned October 2024 to June 2025. It starts with project refinement in October and November, where the problem statement, objectives, and questions are developed. A literature review follows in November and December. enhancing the theoretical framework. Methodology planning, including survey design and sample size, occurs in December and January. The survey will be distributed from January to March 2025 with a pilot study in April to refine it. Data collection from 66 respondents happens in April and May. Finally, findings are analyzed and the project concludes with a presentation and submission in June 2025. Next, data analysis. Data analysis SPSS 23 was used for analysis. First, descriptive analysis summarized demographic and engagement levels, and multiple regression identified relationship between motivations and engagement. Next, this is my appendices that include the questions. That's all from me. Thank you.